Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. There's a new artist presenting in the Attleboro Arts Museum's Community Gallery. We spoke with them to learn more about their work.
My name is Lita Chase, and I did a collection of pastel paintings. I paint in oil and pastels. I tried to express in this group the beauty in nature. As you walk through our florals, my reference were photos that I took. Like these were the first tulips that came up in my yard, and that's my sister's wisteria. So each one is a little different, but I think pastels really lend themselves to doing rich color as opposed to oils where you mix the paint. Pastels, you grab a chalk. You can do some mixing, but the pigment is so rich. You could see in the florals that it's very expressive. I've only been painting since 2016. I'm a registered nurse, and so I've had like 40 years of being a nurse. And then when I couldn't any longer, my daughter got me an easel for my birthday. And I was never the kid that drew or doodled or took art classes, but she inspired me by giving me an easel. And I started going to the local art studio, and there were just like open studio classes where you did whatever you wanted to do, and the teacher would come around and give you some instruction. And I was trying to express the beauty in nature. I think that started during COVID when we couldn't be around other people. And I was living in Delaware, and the property butted up against a preserve and a park. And that was the only thing that you could do, was like walk in the park and see beautiful things. And that's really where my interest started in painting landscapes. I'm more of a slower artist. It takes me a while to paint, but I think I aimed for doing one a week. So my landscapes, there's a mountain scene where in Northern California, in the Sierra Nevada mountains, which are just beautiful, and that was where my daughter got married. So it was special to me. And there's a coyote, and I never would have thought of a coyote as being beautiful, but because when I lived in California, I lost several of the kids' cats to coyotes, and they're so predatory. And I saw a photo of one, and it just grabbed me how beautiful it really was. Even though it had created so much angst for my children, it really was beautiful. And then there's decaying leaves in a stream. Again, you wouldn't think that that was beautiful, but it really was. You can see the rocks through the water, and the leaves still have their beauty as they're dying. There's 4 kids in my family. I was not the artist, and my brother actually is. It's really enhanced my life to do this. I never thought I had any talent with it, and you can learn to express yourself through art. I don't think anyone should back away from trying to paint or any form of art that you even think that you would be interested in. I wish I would have put my kids in art class at an early age. I have 4 kids, and one of them is very talented that way, but I think in your later life or all through your life, when you have stress, it's good to have a release like that. Playing piano, painting, ceramics, anything. I think it's a really healthy thing to develop. This is the first exhibit I've ever had, so it's just been really fun. Abby's so good at displaying it. It's been really great. I've really enjoyed it.